So bro, do you know that there was a shooting in Singapore last time?
I think it's been quite some time ago because like firearms and airsoft got banned.
In the afternoon of 18 September 1972, 22-year-old Malaysian seamstress Chen Li Zhen and her sister were walking along Commonwealth Avenue, heading to a nearby shopping mall. Zhen suddenly collapsed and had blood gushing out a wound on her chest. So after that, right, she was rushed to the hospital. An X-ray diagnosis revealed that she was wounded by a bullet. However, sadly, as the bullet pierced her left chest and hit her heart, she was pronounced dead shortly after. So the post-mortem autopsy concluded that she was hit by a 5.56mm caliber round.
5.56 is normally military rifles.
But this is when the story gets more weird, bro. So after hundreds of interviews, no concrete evidence was found, leaving this case unsolved. And because this case caught the media's attention, many people came up with their own theories. So the first theory was that Zhen was killed by a nemesis whom she probably offended at work and was then shot by hired gunmen. But if you think about it, right, she was a seamstress.
Yeah.
Don't know who she would offend at work lah, you know, like need to hire hitmen or...
This theory sounds a bit like, nah, out the window.
Another theory was that it was an accidental fire. So the shot may have come from a gun owner who was cleaning his rifle nearby. Because back then, right, between the 1950s and 1970s, civilians with private firearm licenses were allowed to possess weapons. So having a gun wasn't uncommon back then. So the last theory was a case of mistaken identity and that her sister was the target instead of her. Because right, before the shooting, it was said that her sister fought with an admirer, which she rejected.
And the guy like not happy, just like, I have a rifle now.
But because right, none of these theories actually had solid evidence, the case remains unsolved. But what do you think, bro? What do you think is the most plausible theory?
The first idea that popped in my head, right, was probably like a stray bullet from a live firing from like a army camp somewhere nearby or something.
But I didn't know that can anyhow hire gunmen though.
Not anyhow, my sign contract.
Anybody can be a gunman, man, in Singapore last time.
I mean, you don't have to openly tell people, hey bro, I gunman, bro.